The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there, and it will never perish.
Sup, chat? I'm already in my spooky... Oh, I just realized my hair's still in a braid. Had my hair in a braid for, well, not 24 hours, but feels like it. Anyway, this is the girl I was not wanting, I didn't mean to get, but I got her. Love that. Okay. So we're gonna continue with the main story quest. Hold on, let me check all this off. Oh. Pretty. I've missed so many outfits, I feel like. Makes me mad. I wish they would give us the opportunity to get more. I feel like I need to sneeze. Oh, I was like, then what the fuck is that? Oh. Give me a second to reorganize. I gotta feel a cat fur on my nose. Who? I don't know her. Who the fuck are you, bruv? I don't know. Quick challenge. Don't tell me. I took freaking. Give me 1 second. I gotta blow my nose. Ah! Anyway, I took allergy pills. I should be fucking fine. What is that? Artifact trans... For what? Well, I was gonna, but you know... I don't even have the character, but... Free outfit? Shit, say less. Sorry, I was gonna do the main story quest, but not anymore.
Wait,
I gotta shift.
The person drinking tea over there. Isn't that Yelan?
Oh yeah, I forgot there's a new Paimon voice actor.
Oh, looks like she's having some kind of tea party with friends.
Wait, something's not right. There are eyes on this place and not the friendly kind either.
Aren't we gonna go say hi?
Well, Officer Edler, after all that work, I think we've got them this time. Might take a few days to wrap up things in the field. In the meantime, I think you've earned yourself a break.
Much appreciated, Miss Yelan. This case
Yelan
really took it out of me.
Did it?
13 strongholds. One thieving weasel after another. We rounded up so many people, you almost start to hope a few were innocent, just to balance it out. I'm just glad we finally took down these crooks. Anyway, I'm gonna drop in on that old classmate of mine in Chaoying Village and reminisce about old times.
Don't forget to take some tea and dim sum back to your friends at the Maison Gardiennage.
Yeah, girl. What is a ugh?
Oh, looks like Yelan's friend left. Paimon kinda wanted to meet her.
I have a bad feeling about those two onlookers. Yalem, of course, she's this fucking spy.
Another pleasant surprise. Traveler, Paimon, take a seat.
Is that also the same voice actor?
Excuse me, a pot of your finest Yunlai white tea, if you would. And 2 more place settings. Now, judging by that expression, I assume you came over to ask about the 2 spies that were just watching us.
Ah! Spies? What spies? There were spies around here just now?
The 2 of them were definitely up to no good. They eavesdropped on your conversation with your Fontanian friend.
More than that, I'm sure. I bet they already sent someone to tail Officer Edler. Anything to foil our operation.
Oh, so you're tracking down some criminals? They've got some nerve spying on you like that. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon.
So weird.
Well,
hearing the
those
new
tend
voice
to be
actor.
the kinds of cases that cross my desk. If I could leave it to someone else, I would. I could have been on vacation right now.
If you have to handle it yourself, I guess it must be pretty serious. Sounds like quite the criminal syndicate. What's their crime?
Mora laundering, to the tune of 10 figures and counting.
Laundry?
Ah.
What does that have to do with Mora? And who are these
I took allergy
figures?
pills, so they should be
You're in
kicking
Canada?
in, but of course, all my allergies are being activated as we
In
play.
layman's terms, a certain merchant in Fontaine possesses a large
floating.
amount of Mora obtained through illicit
BRB.
means. But it's easy to get caught when you're moving that kind of cash. So you cover your tracks, create a front to avoid detection, and what do you know? Your illegal Mora now looks completely legit. And this merchant's front of choice? Fine art and antique auctioneering. He buys goods from all over Tevat, brings them back to Fontaine, and rebrands them as pieces of fine art, driving up their price in the process. Then, when the items go to auction, he buys them up at their inflated price with his own illicit funds. And through this exchange, the proceeds he receives in return are...
I love it!
This process allows him to legitimize his illicit wealth. He even launders Mora for other criminals as well. A business which earned him the title, the Dark Financier.
Considering your involvement, I'm guessing some of his collectibles are from Leeway.
That's to be expected, I suppose. In Chenyu Vale, you can get your hands on exquisite antiques without breaking the bank. Tea sets, porcelain, jade, statues, all easily marketed as pieces of fine art. Liyue goods being used in illicit underground schemes poses a real threat to our trade standing in the long run. So, instead of getting to enjoy my long-awaited vacation in Fontaine, it's back to work for me.
Sorry, I mean, I haven't played
Okay.
Infinity Nikki
I
that
don't think
much
she gets
since
it
my
now.
break from streaming.
It's like moving
But, like-
Mora from one hand to the other. In other words, just
Seeing
disguising
those
where it originally
boobs
came
is
from.
a culture shock right now.
If you know what this merchant is up to, shouldn't it be pretty easy to catch him? You go to the auction, wait for him to appear, then nab him right as he goes to purchase his expensive piece of Liyue art.
Not a bad plan, Paimon. But there are too many loose ends. If you were the mastermind behind this whole scheme, would you really expose yourself as the face of the operation?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You
I gotta
wouldn't
text a
want to
little.
be seen doing the dirty work. You'd send someone else
Oh, look at my
instead.
new.
Like, if
Got
Paimon
enemies
was the bad
to-
guy, she'd send the Traveler. No, wait. Even if
Why we were
Paimon
running
turned
around.
bad, the Traveler would never.
Enemies to lovers,
need,
and it
like,
says
minions
TBR.
or
Oh,
something.
pick your poison, and it shows like books.
Oh.
This says so many books
Paimon
right here.
gets it now.
I have to
Even if you
text.
track down the goods, if this dark financier guy isn't the one doing the
Alyssa.
buying at the auction, you won't catch him.
It's not just a matter of who's
Where
at
are
the
you?
auction.
Wait,
You also have to source the goods, transport them back to Fontaine, get them to the auction house, none of which are tasks he performs himself. He has a whole crew to hide behind. Tracking down the goods is already complicated enough, They change hands so many times, the trail is almost impossible to follow. So the most logical course of action is to play the long game.
Have to double check to make
You
sure
start small.
she's
You
off
find someone you can
at
follow behind all
2.
the smoke screens.
So we can
who leads
buy
you straight back to the dark
tickets
financier
to
himself.
Japan. We're not going to Korea. We're just going to Japan. Which means you wanted them to overhear a conversation to make them think you've let your guard down.
Wait, so you were just pretending? And to think, Paimon thought all that stuff about
I'm gonna eat a
wrapping
piece
up the
of
case and
jerky.
taking a break was actually true.
Right you are, traveler.
Chat, welcome
Working
to
with
my
the Merlin and
ASMR.
Officer Edler, we managed to launch attacks on all of the Dark Financier's strongholds, which allowed us to nab
Double
most
chin.
of his crew. Those spies just now were his most important agents, the 2 people he trusts to have direct
BRB.
contact with him. The first is Corday, a senior member of the Fontaine Antique Association, in charge of auctioning off the goods. And the other is Dodamani, a ship owner from Sumeru and longtime cargo transporter. They're under pressure to salvage the situation, so we let them slip through the cracks on purpose. The goal is to make them think that by
Looks
some
like a
stroke
dog
of
treat.
luck, they're in
Smells
the
like a
clear
dog
and
treat.
have room to act.
I'll be so for real.
They think keeping tabs on Officer Edler will allow them to operate under her radar.
My bad.
And get whatever remains of their goods out of Liyue. But little do they know, while their attention's fixed on her, I'll be secretly gathering the intel that's gonna bring them crashing down. So, interested in coming along for the ride? I'm curious how you take to this line of work. Could be some potential there.
Yeah, we kind of stumbled into this whole thing, but now we're a part of it too. Let's do it! For Yelan, for the people of Chenyavale, and for, the Liyue business world.
I admire your selflessness, traveler in Paimon. Let me be the one to look out for your self-interests then. Namely, your payment. How about we do this the Fontainian way? You'll get exactly what a top agent receives for a dangerous field mission. Getting started is always the hardest part, but luckily, I have a lead. The Dark Financier's crew is even more on guard than usual, so our best bet is to do some counter-surveillance to get on the right track. And I think I know just the place to start. Let's head northeast and see if I'm right.
No matter how many times I make the trip, it's still so far.
All things come to an end.
Okay.
Even time
Let's
itself.
hit the road, Jack. Nope. I will remember how to work this. Nama, 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 nama. Where is that? Oh, that's the 63 day. Oh, it's a summer quest. What is this? In Mondstadt? I kind of low-key miss playing Genshin. Not gonna lie. Alright, fuck, maps. This. I'm like, how the fuck? Okay, I'll just walk, I guess. can't believe I got her. I didn't even want her. I was like, I'll pull for one to build up that pity. Gets her. I'm like, God damn it, I wanted an Archon. Does she have a sword? Oh shit. Excuse me? It is a sword. And I switched it with someone. I think I took it away from her. I think. No, I took it away from her. Layla. Cause I'm like, this, hold on, I'm like, this matches her outfit more. Can I enhance it? No.
The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there, and it will never perish.
Interesting.
All right, let's start our investigation here.
You follow Yellen through an uninhabited region in the northeast of Chinya Vale. With Yellen's help, you find a covert location from which to scout the beach. But you don't see any members of the Dark Finseer's crew, nor anything else suspicious about the area.
So, we can all agree this is just a normal stretch of wilderness, right? Paimon doesn't
Take a
see
second
any
to get
bad
used
guys
to.
to nab around here.
Have some patience, Paimon. It's not time for nabbing bad guys, at least not yet.
Well, it didn't take long for you to understand our role here, Traveler. Thinking like a top agent already.
Did it?
Impressive. Like I said, we need to start small. If we want to track down the man himself, our best bet is to start with his goods. So right now, finding his stock is our
Hit the
number
road,
one priority.
Jack.
And to do that, locating his hidden stronghold is imperative. Which brings us to why we're here. Pretty good vantage point from up here, don't you think?
Up here?
Huh, guess so. Paimon can see
We're
the
not up
port
or
of
down.
Elan Wharf,
Down here.
the boats in the distance, and some kind of tower. What's that for?
It's
The
a
lighthouse? Yeah.
The Millilith use it to monitor the situation at sea. In addition, the flashing of the light can also serve as a means of communication.
I think I understand what makes this place so important. I don't really get what's so special about this place, though.
Oh,
I'll
let's
fake it
hear
to
it.
me. You know, fake it till you make it. Spying on the Millilith helps with their operations. It's a perfect spot for counter surveillance. It helps them avoid dangerous routes when transporting their goods. Shit. Okay. What should I pick? What should I pick? It helps them avoid dangerous routes.
Not too far off at all, Traveler. The Millilith maintain an impeccable level of security in Shenyu Vale through consistent patrolling. This location offers a perfect vantage point to observe their lighthouse signals and deduce their patterns of behavior, which is a huge help if you need to move goods under the radar. So we should be able to find traces of the Dark Financier's scouts in this area.
Oh, I saw weapons.
Okay. Paimon doesn't quite follow, but she'll take your word for it.
Sorry,
It's simple.
my
Just take this
monologue in my
forensic
brain
imaging
was
device and investigate the surrounding area.
when I said
As
weapons.
long as
I'm
we're
like,
meticulous,
why
I'm
are
positive
they?
we'll find
Why is the
something.
movie called Weapons? I guess it's because the people were used as weapons. I guess. Forensic imaging device, a special photography device used in investigations. One can move and zoom in and out while taking photos. Investigate the scene from multiple positions and angles to find hidden clues. Switch.
Well, all set?
Yep. Ready to investigate.
Remember, an eye for detail is key. Clues are often hidden in plain sight.
Oh wait, I wanted to put on my Don't scratch on the chair, cause when I finally get a chair, I don't want you scratching on that shit. When using the forensic imaging device, you can move around while taking pictures in order to adjust your angle of view. At the same time, the device also has a zoom feature, allowing you to stand in high vantage points and take pictures of targets that are far away. Thanks to a specialized array of lenses, the forensic imaging device can capture traces of things that are invisible to the naked eye. Zoom in and center your view, suspicious objects, and wait a brief moment as the device automatically captures snapshot for use as evidence. Give me a
Where did we come
second.
from? And where are we going?
I feel like hopefully I'll be fine. Sometimes when I blow my nose afterwards, I have the urge to sneeze. No more, no more, no more. Oh. A photo of the area previously taken by the Millif using their overhead surveillance device. Compare the photo with the current state of the area and perhaps you can find traces of recent activity. Okay, there's a boat. Really nothing. Oh, I feel like that counts. Yep. You didn't really give me a chance to zoom, but okay.
Some good finds. Whatever door this key opens could be critical to the investigation. And this carrier pigeon tube contains several coded messages.
What is it? I remember in high school
So
they
there
said
really is
make
evidence
your
around here.
tongue look like your
It's like
lip.
these guys aren't even afraid of getting caught. What if the Millilith noticed them spying and decided to investigate?
These objects suggest that
Makes it look
Dark
like I have a
Financier scouts
big
were
bottom
likely
lower lip.
disguised as fishermen. People like that
Hi,
are trained not to crack under
Aiden.
pressure. All they'd need to do is come up with a
Hi.
believable
So
excuse,
cute.
like
Let me
needing
love
a
you.
place to rest. The Millilith can't
Aiden.
investigate or apprehend a civilian without probable cause.
Paimon can just see their smug faces
Look at
getting
that
away with
real
something like that.
face. She can see my beautiful cat. The good news is we managed to find the evidence
Not to
here.
mention, the traces on these objects are fresh, which means the scout here is still active.
Anyway,
and
I was gonna
wasn't
say,
among
I
those
love
caught by
having
Officer
allergies.
Edler.
I'm not sick.
So
I
we
just
need to
have
stay
fucking
vigilant.
allergies.
We can't let them know we're still on their tail.
I'm a really fluffy cat. Alan takes out an elaborate set of tools and creates exact replicas of the key and coded messages found at the scene. She then restores the scene to its original state, erasing any signs that an investigation has taken place. Meh.
I had a hunch this area was being used as a lookout, and I was right. But that still leaves the question of where the goods are hidden. Any ideas?
I might be onto something. Nope, not really. Surveillance operations are time sensitive, so you need to send a message. It would
Spot on again,
fast.
Traveler. Looks like you don't need anyone to hold your hand when it comes to
No.
deductive reasoning. Given a carrier pigeon's
Oh, I thought it
speed,
was my
the two
passport over there. I was
locations
like,
should be
what's my
close
passport
enough
there?
to deliver messages quickly. That means the base we're looking for should be within a certain radius. Ruling out areas within line of sight of the lighthouse, as well as places with a lot of foot traffic.
That just leaves the shallows to the north of Mount Mingyuan?
That certainly sounds plausible. You have the cover of the mountains, and the advantage of hiding right under the authorities' noses. Well, our next destination is decided then. Let's go.
I have a trash can right over there. Should have bought my life. Alright, next up. Not that. one day I will be able to remember the controllers, whatever. Forgot that these were here. Yay. I did look to see. Fog, this update, it's been so long since I've been on Genshin Impact on my PS5 that it said it was going to take 5 hours to install everything. We learned anything. So I was actually going to stream Genshin Impact the other day. But then I couldn't do it because it said 5 hours. And I was like, well, shit, I gotta go to sleep in 5 hours. So I can't do that. If we learned anything from the last place, it's that the more normal it looks, the more it could be hiding.
That's right. No
Anyway, as
detail
you're
is
well
too
aware
small to
of, I
investigate.
do my
believe in
pet
you.
sitting gig. All of September. Last year,
The evidence could be even more well hidden this time.
last
All
year, I was able to play with friends on Phasmophobia where I couldn't, like, previously have done because it would kick me out immediately. So there could be a possibility that I may put in a live stream in September. We're going to investigate. Hold on.
All right. I know you have an eye for detail.
Let's do begin your investigation of the suspicious area. Use a photo to find the clues. Alright, so there's a tree and rocks. Hit the road, Jack. Right. Oh. Oh. I mean, I think the boat is evidence, but I wasn't logging that as evidence. Can I get on the rock? I can get on the rock. What? Let me on it. Why? Is it not letting me? Oh. That boat's not part of the photo. Oh. The rock? Interesting.
This must be it! The secret base where
Bum, bum, bum.
Definitely wasn't easy to find.
Well. Looks like you tracked it down in no time at all. I see your potential as a solo field agent, Traveler. Now, time to test out the key we found earlier. Let's see what surprises could be in store. This isn't their home turf, so I doubt they had time to set more traps. Should make our lives easier.
I've my
I'll take it from
watch
here.
vibrate. Let
The
me
last
see.
thing we want
This
is to
should
leave
actually
traces behind in there. Caution is the name of the game. You two keep a lookout. Make sure no one barges in while I'm in there.
Oh, stretch!
You got it. This is a first for us, but the Traveler can do anything.
Stretch, stretch,
She's got your back.
stretch. Stretch to the other side. Oh, I trust Yalen's timing.
Good point.
Others.
Elon doesn't make mistakes like that.
Oh. Yalon opens the door to the stronghold and observes the space. It appears to be an ordinary cellar. Due to construction difficulties, the top and side walls couldn't be completely sealed, causing water from the soil to seep into the space. Noticing this, Yalen covers her hands in a thin sheet of hydro. This means she could touch the item in the space without leaving traces behind, because the water from her hands will vaporize over time. Finally, Yalen enters the stronghold and begins to examine the items sealed within.
Alright, that's done. I've noted the features of all the porcelain items, vases, and teas stored
Who's
here.
yelling at me?
We need to keep a lookout for these
One of my
features at
cats
the
is yelling
auction
at me.
and pinpoint the person attempting to purchase the corresponding
Hit the
goods.
road, Jack.
Then, we can let them lead us to our main target.
Wow, that was fast. You must do that all the time, huh?
What now? What's our next move?
Now, we wait. There are countless auctions in Fontaine. We can't possibly monitor them all. Besides, that would be a waste of personnel. I'll continue to conduct surveillance in the area, keep tabs on the situation,
thinking
and attempt to decipher their coded messages.
maybe do an hour streaming.
Once his two lackeys move the goods, we can shift our focus to the
Or
upcoming
an hour and a
auction.
half, because it's
And
almost...
then,
it
we'll
was
have
30
somewhere
minutes
to
when I
start.
looked.
Got it. All
Have
we
the
can
thing.
do now is wait.
Right. Let me see.
Wait. And
It
then
is 30
follow
minutes.
them straight to the guy behind this whole thing,
So
we
maybe
can
an hour and a
give him the
half
old 1-2
in
punch.
total of streaming.
This whole time,
one nap,
Officer Edler
because
has
I
been
did wake
leading
up
her
really
two
early this
stalkers
morning.
on a wild goose chase around
one nap.
Shagging Village.
And
Once they
if
decide it
I'm
was all
up
a waste
to
of
it,
time,
continue
it's
with the
her
streaming.
turn to tail them instead. Not to mention our operation has already put them under extreme pressure.
I was in and out of
We
sleep
forced
last
their
night
hand.
because I
I
was
doubt they'll
late
last more than 2
to
days
work
before
the
making the
other day.
move. So let's meet
By
back
that.
up at Neon Wharf in 2 days.
Because
Find
I'm
me
an
near the
opener,
harbor.
so I was an hour late to work. And it has traumatized me. I literally had a nightmare last night, and once more I was late to work again, and I kept on waking up in the middle of the night because the vibrations of my fan that was hitting my bed were similar to a phone vibrations of an alarm clock, and I kept waking up because I'm like, I gotta wake up for work. I gotta wake up for work. Oh my god. Hold on. Fucking.
Annihilate.
Anyway.
The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there, and it will...
Where next? I don't see a thing.
perish.
Wait, oh, 2 days later. Hit the road, Jack. Song's gonna be in my head. Set me free. Dun 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 dun. Set me free.
All things
Nothing
come to
but
an
the
end,
truth
even time itself.
of what I am. Another. Let's do that again. That is what I'm ashamed of, something like that. I try to fix it. I try to fight it.
The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there.
Oh,
And it will never perish.
Guys, I remember how to play. I remember how to play, I swear. Yep.
Well, it's been 2 days. Let's go meet up with Yelan. Ooh! Paimon's getting excited! Searching for evidence, tracking down a crime boss. It's like being a real detective!
Look at my wheel dragon. Ah! He's so cute. Trying to figure out how free it goes. For some reason the lyrics are popping in my head. Oh. Oh, it's gone. I was like, I'll just take the other way. Broke into a million pieces, and I can't hold back. The skies are biting me, darkness and harmony. This is what it sounds. Where does it go? How does it go? This is the song, what it sounds like. No? But that's the song. Wait. Alright. We're flying. Fly on the wings of love. Fly, baby, fly. Oh, bitch, when I'm in fucking Tokyo. I mean, not just that song, but the one that said. Shit. What's that one song? Butterfly. I'm your little butterfly. Something to make the colors in the sky. There once was a man all across Japan just to find me.
Well done, you two.
Somewhere,
Right on time.
somewhere. I don't know. How's the case coming along? Any developments?
The day after we infiltrated the storage facility, the Dark Financier's two lackeys, Corday and Dodamani, started moving the goods. See that ship? It's the one Dodamani dispatched to transport the goods.
Gonna be super hydrated.
It operates under the guise of
And
a
needing
joint
to pee when I
passenger
take
and
my
freight
nap.
vessel.
Whoa! That's one huge boat!
There's a huge
Paimon
boat.
can see all the goods piled up on the pier.
What if those
Seems like
aren't
it's
the real
transporting
goods? Should
quite a
we
few
investigate them
passengers
just
to
in
Lumidu's
case?
harbors.
Thinking 2 steps ahead? I like it.
Someone was
You're a
saying
fast
the
learner. If Corday and Dodamani think the authorities are onto them, it's
I'll
possible
show
the
it
goods
after
they're sending
this
to Lumidu's harbor are
and
a
talk
whole
about
bunch
it.
of nothing. Just bait to flush out the law enforcement on their tail. But we need to be
Scoot back
careful.
a little.
Several members of the crew have confessed that a veteran treasure hoarder known as Scamface is involved with the
Something
Dark
in the way?
Financier.
Why am I not
As an
scooting
escaped
properly?
convict, Scamface is a master of staying hidden. Based on our earlier investigation,
Gotta take
it's
mine.
clear he's the one who's been doing reconnaissance
slippers
on
off.
the Lilith's lighthouse. I'll circle the
Do a
area
little
to draw
relax
Scamface's attention away
moment.
from the scene, while you two inspect the goods.
Okay, I can do
Remember to
that.
keep a low profile.
Oh yeah, Captain.
Yeah! And Paimon will do her best to float closer to the ground. No higher than the traveler's shoulder.
I love how she wears shoes, but she doesn't need shoes. But apparently someone like showed hold on. How okay. Someone was talking about if there's travel like going over here and then coming through here, they would have to enter this area. They would have to enter through here and then travel through these narrow passages that would be too small for like a huge ship to go through. So if a huge ship was going through them, let's say, okay, so they would have to depart over here. And, well, there's land here. So let's just say they had to depart here and they had to go around. Go through here, come through. Go through this area. Oh, this area. And come through here. Which is a longer traveling. Anyway. Oh.
All set?
Be by your side. Broken to... Okay.
All right.
Ready to go.
We'll meet back up here once you're done.
This song we couldn't write. No shit. The lyric was in my head for a second. There's a suspicious ship. It's more near the wharf. Once you have swept the area and captured all available evidence, you will need to investigate the cargo on the pier. In order to successfully collect evidence, you need to line up the partial images from the files with the view through the imaging device until you get a perfect match.
All things come to an end, even time itself.
So we got the sail, weird little post things, and that looks like a light lamp. How do I zoom in and out again? Oh, I feel like I have to get more over here. No? How do I zoom in and out again? Oh, this is it. Oh, there we go. I don't think that matched, not compared to what I was doing earlier, but okay. Alright. While assessing the ship, you notice some marked goods. The marks were made using a special kind of paint which can only be identified via the forensic imaging device. So use it to find all the marked goods and obtain some important clues. There's 1 of 5. Oh, I see a boat over there. Come here, pretty lady. Oh, what? Yeah, I know. I know. Ooh. Darkness and harmony. Ah, I wish we could go faster. Okay. But hold on. Anyway, before I was really interrupted. Can I get on the ship? Oh, I can't. Ah, there it is. Yay.
Okay, so no fakes. These people are definitely anxious to get their goods to Fontaine all in one go. But did you see the strange markings on some of them? Oh, wonder what they mean. Let's go ask Yelan.
Can't.
Good work.
What?
As for the auction,
Let's
Officer
take this
Edler
off.
was able to gather some useful
I wanna
intel too.
free up my wrist.
We're almost certain their target is the auction taking
Thank
place at the
you.
Hotel de Boer in 2 days. The markings you managed to capture were applied with a special kind of paint. Almost impossible to notice without some kind of specialized tech, like the forensic imaging device. I think we're looking at a treasure hoarder insignia. Each big shot in the organization has their own, almost like a personal signature. And considering what we know about the case, I'd wager this is Scamface's handiwork.
So he's labeling the goods, but why?
Based on the port manifest, it looks
How
like the
long is
marked goods include
this quest?
fertilizer from Sumeru, local fireworks, soap, and perfume.
Oh,
So, nothing special then? Just some farming products and everyday necessities?
Fertilizer, soap, and perfume. No, there's
Yeah,
something
really?
going on there. Might be risky, but I'm gonna investigate on board.
someone
and
did
hitch a
it in
ride
an
to
hour.
Fontaine while I'm at it.
we made it this far.
Yeah! Let's see this thing through! Paimon's gotta know what's going on here.
Well, you've proved yourself so far, so I don't see a problem with that. Just know once we board the ship, we're bound to come face to face with Corday and Dodamani. So make sure you're prepared. The investigation might look a little different this time.
Right. We could probably finish it in this first stream.
Excuse me, passengers.
I feel like it always
Due to
takes me
limited
longer
space in
than
the
people
cargo hold,
do it
we've been
for.
forced to store some of the
I don't know if
goods
it's
on
because
the
I get
deck.
easily
We
distracted, which
apologize for the inconvenience.
apparently
Please,
happens.
no need to apologize for your success.
I've been
in business.
compared
I
to
just
the
hope it
dog
rubs off on the
from
rest of us.
Up. I can't help it.
It looks like all the goods marked with Scamface's insignia have Corday listed as the shipper. Dodamani is in the cargo hold, likely making sure all the goods are in place for delivery.
Are they inspecting something? Why are they rifling through the boxes? Oh, Paimon can't make sense of it.
Here, take this cipher. It should help you figure out their coded messages. This is the plan. While I distract Corday and Dodamani, you two investigate the goods marked with Scamface's insignia. We might learn something useful.
If I find something concerning, is it okay if I deal with it right then and
By
there?
all means. I trust your judgment.
She trusts our judgment. Chat, she trusts our
Huh?
judgment.
Wait! You're just gonna go up and talk to those guys? Yelan!
Oh, excuse me, gentlemen, but have we met? You're Mr. Corday, a famous antique collector in the Quartier Lyonnais, correct? I believe the three of us have
Have
had the
we met?
pleasure of meeting once before. At Jiuguan Tea House in Yilong Wharf, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh? You... Ah, the Dice Master of Yenshang Tea House. It's a pleasure, Miss Yelan.
Oh, so you've heard of me too?
Yes, I had an absolutely delectable cup of tea there once. One can hardly leave Yenshang Tea House without hearing about your legendary dice skills. I suppose something keeps bringing us together. A shared love of tea, perhaps?
Shit.
Yes, that must be it. Well, looks like we ran into each other at the perfect time. I'm heading to Fontaine on vacation, you see. Any recommendations on where I should visit? Someplace I could find an exquisite tea set, perhaps. Like a fine art exhibition, or an auction. I hear Fontainian black tea has a unique flavor. I imagine your tea sets are a sight to behold as well.
You?
Ah, does this gentleman have an interest in tea sets as well?
Of course. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Yelon.
Hey.
I'm also heading to Fontaine for travel. Corday's invitation, you see. In fact, I'm the one who owns this ship.
Yep. Yelon is actually talking to them. Are we sure that's a good idea?
We don't have much time.
Alright, then let's go somewhere out of their
boys.
line of sight so we can start investigating
Calls
those
to
boxes.
me. Listen, babes.
What's with the strong smell coming from these boxes? Must be a bunch of stuff mixed together.
I feel like there's something like
And there's a strange note. But Paimon can't read
it's
what
written
it
in
says.
code. Luckily, we have the decipher.
Yelon really thinks of everything, huh?
Yep.
But, you know how to use this thing, right?
Sure. Formally made by mixing certain substances. It's not very complicated, but the steps are rendered in great detail. By mixing the three main ingredients in the prescribed proportions and the specified order, the desensitization effect is significantly reduced, allowing small fireworks to function as detonators. Install them. What was that instead? Oh my god. Well, install them in the location shown, then use the timer to control the explosion timing. There was something! Such that the ship's hull may be destroyed in open water, sink their goods so they can't take part in the auction. After that, the investigating forces of both Fontaine and Liwa will focus their attention on me. Don't worry, the boss won't play us out. Evacuate on your own, then pour your heart into acting out how grateful you are to have him miraculously survived. Wait out the heat for 6 months and move to finish this matter. All you need to do is bury the... Wow, that's a lot of Mora. Crazy.
Well, what does it say?
It says get fucked. Time out. Oh, I need to stop. I want to go to bed. Send me back to bed. Right, they're planning to dispose of the goods by blowing up the ship.
Blowing up the ship?
Yeah?
Are they nuts? Paimon thought this was about getting the authorities off their tails, not drawing even more attention.
Scamface needs to protect the person at the top, so he's diverting attention to an even bigger problem and cutting off our leads in the process.
Okay, Yelon was right. This guy is a complete lunatic.
Yeah, he is.
There are innocent people on this ship. We need to find and disarm those bombs as soon as
Oh, I can't wait till I have my own chair. I'm gonna get a white chair. It's gonna have the thing that comes out so I can have a footrest. Act now. Yalen's distracted. It's holding. This is our chance, but we need to hurry. Hold on. I can't use it. Yeah, let's act now. All bombs? Please don't be timed. Oh god. By referring to the cipher provided by Yalen, you deciphered the enemy's encrypted message and obtained a map with meticulous markings of where the enemy has placed their disguised bombs. Dismantle them as quickly as possible. So the roof, that building, okay, the helm of the ship. Wait, what? Oh, do I just, oh, this. Do I have to sneak around? Or can I just fucking sprint for it? And sleepy said to me. Okay, bitch. And dreams decay. You're going after the bridge. Who wants to play? Ah. Got it, bitches.
Alright, that's all the bombs on the deck. What about the cargo hold? Do we have enough time?
Oh, I sure
Already
hope so.
taken care of.
Hold on, BRB.
Good work, you two. You stayed calm and acted fast. That was the perfect response to a situation like this.
Yelan! Honestly, it's all thanks to you. It was your idea to board the ship, and we never would have been able to figure out that message without your cipher. Wait a sec. We're at Corday and Dodamani.
Recovering from the shock, I would imagine. Suddenly finding out that you're being targeted by a dangerous individual. That must have been quite the ordeal for you, gentlemen. Almost lost your cargo and your lives in one fell swoop.
Oh, messing with my cat.
Indeed. To think such evil exists in this world. I can scarcely imagine what I did to offend this fellow. Resorting to murder like this. It's quite unfathomable.
Well, no need to fear. I'll alert the Maison Gardiennage at once and ask them to send agents to Lumiduce Harbor. The two of you are clearly in need of protection. Your cargo will also need to be handed over
weird.
to the
He's
authorities
rubbing
for
his face
inspection,
against
Mr.
my toes.
Corday, just to
I
eliminate
never
any
replied.
remaining hazards. After which, the Maison Gardiennage will escort it all to its intended destination, of course.
Listen,
So,
Linda.
if I may, where are your goods heading, Mr. Corday?
To the Hotel de Bois for an auction in 2 days.
Ah, then rest assured. The Maison Gardiennage is full of diligent and responsible
Oh,
personnel.
you just a boy.
You
You
can
just a
trust
boy
that your
trying
goods
to
will
get
arrive at the
affection
auction
and
without a
attention.
scratch.
Our sincerest thanks.
You did the little baby. He's so cute. At some time, oh, okay. In the meantime, you tell Yelan about the note. Scan face left for Cordier and what's his face? Police! You're under arrest! Ooh. Okay, wait a minute.
You scared the life out of Paimon, Yelan. Going right up to them like that? What if they caught on and decided to, try something desperate?
It's not a question of if, Paimon. I'm sure they caught on. But in the interest of their own survival, they had no choice but to play along. Now we can be sure the Dark Financier is getting desperate.
Slay Queen.
The stint on the ship? That was him trying to cut his losses to save his own skin. He needs to get rid of anything that could be traced back to him. So, you blow up the ship. You send the goods meant for the auction straight to the bottom of the sea, and let Scamface take the heat. The last thing he wanted was for the goods to make it to the auction, but now we've ensured that they will. So he has no choice but to follow through. He could choose not to send one of his agents to the auction, and let his goods go to an unsuspecting buyer instead. But remember, their worth is inflated. It would only be a matter of time before the buyer realized the valuation was off and reported it to the authorities. As the seller, Corday would be staring down a potential conviction. At best, the Dark Financier has to find a new kind of moral laundering scheme. At worst, he loses one of his last reliable agents in Fontaine.
He's so cute. And if he does decide to continue with the auction, that also works in our favor.
Exactly. Our trail of evidence remains intact, and we let the buyer at the auction lead us closer to the Dark Financier.
Chat, let me sleep. I feel like that's the live stream I could do with no problem.
That means,
is do a sleeping live stream where I'm just
can
like...
we go over this again?
Don't worry. I'm sure the Traveler will explain it again in Paimon-friendly language.
Are you
We're
trying
in
to
the
say
home
Paimon's
stretch,
dumb?
and taking advantage of this auction is crucial. So come prepared to see this through. Officer Edler already has an informant stationed at the scene. This invitation letter will get you into the auction. I'll meet you at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days.
Listen, usually my allergy medication stops me from sneezing
The
or
abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always
having
there,
nasal
and
drippage,
it will never
but
perish.
right now it's only stopping. When did that get there? Right now it's only stopping like my sneezing fits, which is better. I much would prefer nasal drippage than how I miss swimming in the game. And oh, the angels up in the clouds are jealous. Oh, we found something so out the ordinary, and it feels like an eternity since I had you here with me. Does she look pretty? She look pretty. Anyway. From 2 days, 18. Oh, rocking to no help.
Alright, time to meet back up with Yelan. Our destination? A very important auction at the Hotel de Boer.
That's adorable. Where is the auction? Oh.
This is our chance to catch the culprit behind this whole scheme.
Good evening, patrons. Allow me to escort you to the auction.
Oh, Paimon's getting a little nervous. But we gotta keep it together. This is our best chance to catch these guys.
Okay, let's catch him. God. Being fucking wiped out.
Well, wow! This place is packed. Is every rich person in Fontaine here or something?
Wait a minute. I remember we were in here. Yeah, there's an upstairs.
Oh, wait. The people we're after are hiding here too. It's time to get serious. Paimon knows just the thing.
Paimon.
What? It's not like we're rich like the rest of these people. We need a little something to blend in. Besides, if we're here as honest, hard-working detectives, we might as well look the part.
Rolling my eyes. I want a pair of detective glasses too. I want a detective mustache too.
Too bad. Paimon doesn't have another. But she'll help you make one once this is all over. An even cooler pair.
Or I can just buy it off someone. Oh, she slay queen. Belle of the ball right there.
Well, you two seem raring to go. Good to see you're not nervous. But remember,
No.
the key to blending into an event like this is remaining calm and collected. Slow your breathing, tone down the emotion. We don't want to stand out.
We don't.
Yeah.
We don't understand that.
It is you, right? It must be you.
I don't think we're the ones who need to worry about keeping low profile. Next to the most dazzling lady in the room, we'll be invisible.
I am the current owner of the Yenshang Tea House, after all, as well as an honored guest at this auction. So, I thought something with more of a Fontanian flair might be nice. A special outfit for a special occasion. Why? Does it look bad?
Looks very modern.
No, not at all.
Like, it's great. It's perfect.
All
I'm
right.
gay. What?
Well, let the vacation begin. We have an auction to crash. You two are expert investigators at this point. With us working together, I'd say our chances of success are stacked higher than the cake towers in the Hotel de Boer.
Lizard.
We sure make a great team. But now that we're at the auction, what's our actual game plan?
This time your mission is simple.
What is our game plan?
Take this dossier
Fuck
and
shit
pay attention
up.
to the items being auctioned. When the Dark Financier's antiques are up, all you need to do is bid. We want to drive up the price and create a bidding frenzy.
Wait, so we get to actually take part in the auction?
I think after the scene, I'm gonna peace out and then get back on. Can we bid however much we want? I'm gonna go all out.
Thoughtless bidding usually leads to a warning, or even disqualification. But the special account you two will be using during the bidding has no credit limit. So you can drive up the price as high as you want. The more chaos we create, the better. The Dark Financier knows we're on his tail.
You hear that?
So I highly doubt he sent one of his trusted agents here. The buyer is likely someone disposable, a scapegoat of sorts. After the incident with the ship, several buyers registered for the auction at the last minute. They're all wearing special pins, signifying them as tea aficionados. Our target should be among them. And I'm sure he's terrified, because if a different buyer develops an interest in one of their inflated goods and wins the bid, it's game over for both Corday and the Dark Financier. Not to mention the buyer has limited funds at his disposal.
I feel like I'm
The Dark
cosplaying
Financier
Snot
likes to
Girl.
work in small sums at a
That
time,
comic.
so his scapegoat can't go
Called
too
Snot Girl.
overboard with the bidding.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock, so I should be taking a nap around this time. Got it, we need to put pressure on them.
Okay, so complicated stuff aside, the point is, they have a plan, and our goal is to mess it up. If Paimon was in their shoes, that would make her pretty nervous too.
There's seating reserved for special guests on the second floor. I'll be up there during the bidding to keep an eye on things. And to see if anyone starts to squirm. One thing going wrong might not be enough to slip him up. But target him again and again, and trust me, he'll feel the heat. Once the auction is over, we'll find somewhere secluded to corner the buyer and have a nice little chat.
I don't think it's gonna be a nice little chat. Sounds like a plan, we won't let you down.
Yeah! We're on a winning streak, and we're not about to let up.
No. Shit, I don't think I can leave. Time's right, I should start investigating. Wearing badges. Oh. There's one. A boy. Something else. There's Paimon, there's me. To be with you in paradise. What I wouldn't sacrifice. Why'd you have to chase the light? Somewhere I don't know. As I walk around. Oh, there it is. guy with the badge just wouldn't assume to stand out anyway. Medium and high. Listen. Give me a break.
He's acting strange, and there's something off with his attire. No mistake, that's our guy. His tea aficionado pin is a special color. Most likely to make it easier for Corday to keep tabs on him and the situation as a whole. Which means the two don't know each other well at all. That's something we can use to our advantage.
Once the auction is over, you'll all meet up outside the hotel at the board. Officer Edler arrives with your new double agent in a tow. After checking the list of auction participants, you're able to confirm his identity. He turns out to be an ordinary clerk who ran into some financial trouble. Perhaps desperation was what drove him to take such a risk. After exchanging the information and brief discussion, you settle on a bowl and start. Okay.
Wow, I can't believe I won the bid for this antique painted vase. Should be a wonderful addition to my home decor.
Wow.
Oh, did you see those tea sets from Chenyu Vale? People were bidding on them left and right. My goodness, those final numbers. Far too high for my pocketbook.
This was not how it was meant to go. Where did those two come from?
Whatever your employer is offering you, the Maison Gardiennage will double it.
You!
She's a spy master!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that so?
Is that
Well,
so?
you might be interested to know that this hitman over here is also on a need-to-know basis. If the person wearing the blue pin loses their bid, find somewhere secluded and eliminate them. All he can do is follow orders, I suppose.
Huh.
Eliminate?
You lucked out, kid. Getting cornered by the law just saved your life.
No. This can't be happening. The boss said that even if I got sent to the Fortress of Meropide, all I had to do was keep my mouth shut, and he would find a way to get me out. And
Bro,
he even
snitching.
paid me $3 million in advance. On that alone, I could get my wife the best medicine, help her hang on for a few more years. But then, one auction goes wrong. Just one. And what? He's afraid I'm gonna talk? So now I'm just collateral damage?
Well, you are just
You're
talking.
risking your life to do this guy's dirty work and pad his pockets with even more cash. Compared to what he's making, what you get in return are nothing but the scraps.
I've got at least 70 people just like you locked up in the Maison Gardiennage. Need them to tell you where this ends?
It feels like
No
an
need.
eternity.
I'm guessing you're offering me a way out. What do you need me to do, officer?
All you need to do is arrange a meeting with your boss.
Damn,
and
man
have a
folded
little chat.
fast.
My boss, he's extremely careful about that kind of thing. I've only met him 3
Not right
times, to pick up the advance, to go over the plan, and to get the funds for the auction.
Getting too
The
comfy.
best I can do is take you to the place I'm supposed to deliver the goods. There's a certain method I can use to get in contact with him in case of emergencies.
All right then. But first, we need to search your home for evidence related to the case.
He's an actor, isn't he?
Phew! Mission accomplished. You managed to get through to him so fast, Yelan. Paimon almost couldn't believe it.
Well, he was already nervous and uncertain. All it took was a sincere negotiation. Once I laid his interests out on the table, it didn't take much for him to realize he stands to gain more with us than his boss. Plus, we had some very convincing performances to help seal the deal. Especially you, officer. You make an excellent hitman.
Well, it's been a while since I've gotten to tap into a villain like that. Thought I could have pushed it a little more, honestly.
Are you kidding? Paimon felt like she was face to face with one of our bad guys of the week.
I knew it was fake, and I still felt myself tensing up. If you need a side hustle, you can always become a part-time actor.
Well, what's next, Yelan? Want me to go after Corday or Dodamani?
The Sumeru authorities have Dodamani covered. They're just waiting on our signal, and they'll nab him once he makes it back to Beta Harbor. The Millilith are pursuing Scamface, so that just leaves Corday.
I'm just
Tail him,
slowly making
but
my
be
way
sure to
off
keep your
the screen.
distance. We don't want him to tip anyone off.
You got it. I love it when a plan comes together like this.
All right then. We'll
right,
reconvene
then.
12 hours from now, when our new double agent will lead us into the Lion's Den. It's time for the dark financier to face the music.
Which I'm hearing nap time. I will be back after my nap. Because I don't have that much left. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. And hopefully with my nap, and I come back, I'm well rested. And I won't feel the urge to pass out. But I'm sure I will, because fucking anytime when I'm dealing with storyline, I always get so tired. It probably doesn't help the fact that I literally, like, I go to bed with gameplays. So I'm, like, at this point conditioned to, like, fall asleep. It's a vicious cycle. Anyway. You'll see me in, like, probably about 2 hours. Sayonara, bitches. I'll see you in the next live stream. Bye.